Feel free to close your laptops, please. Okay. So yesterday we started discussing about our servlets concepts. That's the first day. So yeah, we know what is the use of this servlets. Basically, what a servlet is going to do. Servlet, very simple. Servlet is going to handle the request, perform some operations, generate the response. That's it, not more than that. Then we started discussing about web application. We know what is a web application. The output will be visible on a browser. Yes, we already know that. And we know what is actually a server. We know that basically we are having two types of servers are there, web server and application server. We are currently using web server. And what is the server which we are using? Apache Tomcat. What is the connector port number for Apache Tomcat? 80. Connector port number 80. Shutdown port number is different. Connector port number is different. I'm asking you connector port number 8086. 8086 is your connector port number. Okay, shutdown port number generally we will not be using in our coding. No need to worry. But don't forget that connector port number 8086. Okay. Is it mandated that we need to go with 8086? No, we can go with anything. No problem. Generally, HTTP protocols start with 80. That is the reason I just go with 8086. Just remember that. Yesterday we have successfully installed our server, that is Tomcat 9. So everyone installed Tomcat server? Respond. Right. Then guys, today we will start with servlets. Servlet API. Servlet API. So today you are having little bit lengthy notes. Kindly please don't mind. I mean, you already know this. Starting classes, introduction, that is actually very, very important. Once you are good in that introduction, coming coding will be very, very easy. The best example is JDBC. JDBC starting, you have written a lot of theory, like architecture. You wrote that architecture, and basing on that architecture only, we had continued with the remaining class. Exactly same. Today we are going to start with the Servlet API. Today we will be having little bit lengthy notes. If time permits, today we will be trying to write our first servlet program. If time permits. Otherwise, obviously tomorrow. Tomorrow 100% tomorrow. But today that depends upon our time. I believe it's clear, guys. Now please keep your signing as Servlet API. Please keep your signing as Servlet API. Note down a small point for me. Servlet API. Be prepared to write little bit lengthy notes. Servlet API is a part of the Java EE platform. Java EE, Java to SE, Java to EE, Java to ME editions are there now. Java to EE, Java EE means Java to Enterprise Edition. Java EE platform, and it's defined in Java X.Servlet package. Java X. What do you mean by X? Extension. Java X.Servlet package. Next one. By using this Servlet API, we can write web applications. By using this Servlet API, we can write this we can write web applications that handle HTTP requests, that handle HTTP requests and generate responses Read that point slowly one more time. By using this servlet API, okay, what we can do, we can write web application. We know what do you mean by web application. What do you mean by web application? Exactly, the output will be visible in a browser. So, okay, by using the servlet API, we can create web applications that handle HTTP requests and generate responses. See, guys, listen, this entire servlet concept, starting from today, entire servlet concepts revolves around request responses. Sending a request, generating a response. How we are sending the request, how we are generating the responses matters. Complete concept revolves around request responses scenario only. Remember that. Next point. Java x.servlet. Java x.servlet. Please check the board. Servlet capital letter. Interface. Java x.servlet. That is a package. .servlet is an interface. Is a root of servlet programming. Is a root of servlet programming. Okay. Next point. A servlet is nothing but a Java program. A servlet is nothing but a Java program that extends the functionality of a server, that extends the functionality of a server by responding to requests from web clients, inside the braces browsers. Clients means nothing but the request will be coming from the browser over HTTP, over HTTP. Browsers will communicate over a protocol, that is HTTP protocol. What do you mean by HTTP? Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Protocol means there are some rules are there. You need to follow those rules if you want to communicate through browsers, and those rules will be taken care by the servlet. Okay, what do you mean by servlet? Servlet is nothing but a Java program. Okay, what is this servlet? Is it a class or interface? Servlet is an, come on, interface. Connection, come on. Driver manager, result set. Are you sure? Okay, servlet, where it is present, in which package it is present? Java x dot, Java x dot servlet. In Java x dot servlet package, servlet interface is present. Okay. Now, guys, listen. In servlet interface, there are 5 abstract methods are there. Very important. Complete this servlet concepts revolved around these 5 methods. 5 methods are there. Abstract methods. In these 5, starting 3 methods are life cycle methods. Life cycle method means they will follow the same order. Exactly the same order. Are you understanding the point here? Now please answer my question. Servlet, is it a class or interface? Which package it is present? JavaX dot. How many abstract methods are there? I'm sorry? In those, how many lifecycle methods are there? And the first method is init. What is the first method? Init. Second method is service. Third method is destroy. Fourth method is get servlet info. One more time. What is the first method? Initialization. Second method, service. Third method, destroy. These three are life cycle methods. They need to go in the exactly in the same order. One more time. What is the first method? Second method, third method, fourth method, get servlet info. It will be able to, with the help of that method, you will be able to get the information related to the servlet. Finally, last method is get servlet config. Configuration details. You'll be able to get the servlet configuration details, right? Note a small point for me. Please keep a setting as servlet interface. Servlet interface. Another point. The JavaX dot servlet interface. JavaX dot servlet interface is the foundation of the servlet API. Okay, is the foundation of the servlet API. Means from servlet interface, are there any other classes? Yes. From servlet interface, there are other classes are also there. I'll let you know. Next point. Servlet interface has, tell me, how many abstract methods? Okay, how many methods are there? 5 methods. Just write like that. Servlet interface has 5 important methods. I want you to please write all these exactly like this. Init, service, destroy, get servlet info, get servlet config. Take time, no problem, write slowly. After this, we'll be detailingly discussing about these methods. Online students, if completed, kindly please message me in the chat. questions, please respond to the chat for me. Okay, I believe it's complete for everyone. Now, guys, listen. Totally, how many methods are there? All these 5 are abstract methods. Listen, all these 5 methods are abstract methods. First, init. What this init method is going to do? Yeah, it's going to initialize a servlet and it is going to prepare the servlet for accepting the requests. One more time. Init method, by the way, init method is a parameterized method. One parameter, config. Next slide, you are going to write that complete method signature, okay? Init method is a parameterized method, and what it is going to do, it is going to prepare the servlet for the next process. That is, it is going to prepare the servlet for handling the requests. Next, service method. Exactly. This is what mainly complete our logic we are going to write. We will, in this service method, we will be trying to get the requests. Wait, from where the requests are coming? JSP or else HTML pages. Are you understanding the point here? From JSP or HTML page, the request will be coming. That will be handled by the servlet inside this service method. It will perform some changes and appropriate responses will be getting generated. Service method is also parameterized method. 2 parameters. Can you guess? Absolutely. Request, tell me, response. Service method is also parameterized method. Request, response. Okay. Destroy. This, literally the name itself is self-explanatory. By using this destroy method, all the connections which we had open from the servlet will be closed. Just close it. Let's get servlet info. It is going to return information related to the servlet name, servlet author, like that. And get servlet config, exactly the same. Configuration details of the servlet will be returned. The one method we'll be very frequently using, then that method is service method. Now, this is the information related to all these methods. Complete method signature. It will take time. I want you to write this entire thing in your notes. It will take time, I know, but worth it. Tell me. Trust me. You know, there is this famous dialogue will be there. Trailer movie. Worth Verma, worth that word. Dialogue is there, na? Exactly the same. Please make sure to write it. Yes, please. It may take time, no problem. I advise turn your book to landscape mode. If the place is not sufficient, try to turn your book to landscape mode and please go ahead. I gave color coding for you to understand easily. Write it please. Complete entire thing. Init, service, destroy. Okay. How much frequently in our JDBC we have used statement, prepare statement, callable statement, execute query, execute update. Like that, we'll be using these methods. So please make sure to write. Don't skip. In advanced Java, the questions only will be very less. Whatever the questions you are facing in advanced Java, you need to answer them without failure. So please. If time permits, today only we'll be trying to write our first solid program. So hopefully I'm guessing time will be there. Please don't skip writing. So service method complete for everyone? Yeah? Right. No problem, right. Did you observe the parameter for service method? What is that parameter? I'm sorry? Servlet request and servlet response. Java X dot servlet, that is basically the package. Okay? So please take time. No problem. Take time. Write slowly. First write, later you can discuss. Buddy, yellow shirt. Already late. And guys, be on time. Servlet programming will be taking more time. So you know that I'm going to start my session by 11, 11, 2, 11, 3. So please be on time. Servlet programming will take more time. Servlet coding. Online students, if completed, then message me the chat. No problem, write slowly. Online students, if completed, kindly please message me in the chat. I got only one message. Please message me in the chat if completed. Guys, I believe up to destroy method everyone completed. Get servlet info completed. Okay, get servlet config writing. Okay, fine. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Please take. No worries. No, I know. I know this importance. No problem. Right. 2 minutes. If you don't mind, can you take your call? All right. Now, let me just try to remove this. Okay. Okay. SERVLET. Servlet. Eyes on the board. Servlet. What is this servlet? It is an interface. How many abstract methods are present in this servlet interface? Yeah, we are having 5 abstract methods are there. Okay, okay, no problem. Now I'm going to yeah, I'm going to implement this servlet interface in a class. Can I do that? I'm not using the word extends. I'm using the word implements. You know that. Tell me one thing. I want to inherit a class into a class, interface into an interface, interface into a class. Come on. Class into an interface. Invalid. Invalid. You know that. We cannot inherit a class into an interface. We can inherit an interface into a class. Currently, I want to listen. I want to inherit an interface into a class. Okay, okay. Core Java. Whenever we are inheriting an interface into a class, if that interface is having any abstract methods, then in the child class, pretty much damn sure we need to provide implementation for all the abstract methods or make your child class also as. Did you remember that? Respond. Now, how many abstract methods are there? Now, in my child class, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to let us think that, I'm inheriting, I'm trying to provide implementation for 4 methods. I am providing implementation for 4 methods. Still, one method is there. Are you understanding the point here? I did not provide implementation. I don't want to provide implementation. Then what I need to do? Make the class as. Now this class is GENERIC generic servlet class. Are you understanding the point here? Generic servlet, it's a class. String class, string buffer class, driver manager, servlet. I, I'm sorry, interface, generic servlet. It's a class. It's a class. Okay. Now, which class? This is abstract class. This is an abstract class. Why it is abstract class? Why? Because generic servlet class is inheriting servlet interface. Servlet interface. In servlet interface, there are 5 abstract methods are there. In these 5 abstract methods, init method is implemented in generic servlet. Implemented. Already provide implementation. Init method, destroy method, get servlet info, get servlet config. All these 4 methods are already implemented in generic servlet. But there is one method which generic servlet did not provide in implementation. What is that? Service method. So here in this generic servlet, we are having one abstract method. Am I clear with that? You need to respond here. As there is an abstract method, we are making that class as a abstract simple core Java. Just core Java. Am I clear with that? Come on. Okay. Now, from here, from generic servlet, we are inheriting, we are inheriting generic servlet to one more class. One more class known as HTTP servlet. HTTP servlet. Of course, this is also abstract class. But here, the beauty of this HTTP servlet is every method is implemented. Every method is implemented. We can write our own logic. We can override our own logic in our methods, in these methods. Not at all a problem. Are you understanding the point here? Let me make this simple. I want to create a servlet. I want to create a servlet. Okay, I'm having class A. Let us take that class A. I'm having class A. In this class A, I want to make this class A as a servlet. Then I'm having three options. I'm having three options. What are those? I can inherit servlet into this class A. I'll be able to inherit servlet interface into class A. But the problem is, if I'm inheriting servlet interface into this class A, 100% I need to override all the five methods. You need to respond here. Okay, that is case one. Case two, I can extend generic servlet into class A. Here also I need to override one abstract method. What is that? Service method. Come on. Now, what is the third option? I can extend a HTTP servlet. Now, when you're speaking about HTTP servlet, it is completely our wish. It's completely our wish. Means we'll be having freedom to execute the methods. HTTP servlet is protocol independent. I'll explain you. I'll explain you. Wait for it. But up to now, is it clear, guys, for everyone? Please respond. Now, I'm speaking about servlet hierarchy. I'm speaking about servlet hierarchy. Let me just try to. Okay. I'm speaking about servlet hierarchy. Now, please observe here. First, what we are having? Servlet interface. From this servlet, we are inheriting this servlet into generic servlet. You need to respond here. Are you understanding the point here? Generic servlet implements a servlet. Whenever generic servlet is implementing this servlet, obviously it need to override all the abstract methods. But how many abstract methods are overridden here? 4. Still one is pending. What is that? Service method. Remember that. Just remember that. And from this generic servlet, again we are having one more child class. Multi-level inheritance. This is nothing but multi-level inheritance, right? So from this generic servlet, we are having HTTP servlet. Of course, this is also an abstract class. Now, in this HTTP servlet, we no need to specifically do that. Why? Because every method is already overridden. We can write our own logic according to our requirement. Am I clear with that? Please respond. And you know, when you are speaking about generic servlet is actually inheriting servlet. It is inheriting serializable interface. Serializable. I think this is a, you tell me, marker interface. Come on, guys. What is the use of the serializable marker interface? I'm sorry. What is the use of serializable marker interface? Gone? Gone, huh? is a difference between serializable and synchronization? Serialization and synchronization. Remember the concept. Don't worry about the word. Okay, let me ask you one thing. Synchronization. Where you came across this word synchronization? Multi-threading. Very good. Where you came across this word serialization? IO streams. In IO streams, byte streams, character streams, data streams, and object streams. In object streams, when we discussed about object streams, we came across this word serializable. Did you remember that? Hey, respond here. What do you see? What do you mean by serialization? Writing or reading an object into a file, or writing an object into a file, or reading the object back from the file. That particular concept is known as serialization. If you want to perform this serialization, pretty much damn sure your class should be inheriting a marker interface. That is, if that class is not inheriting this marker interface, you will be getting an exception, not serializable exception. Gonna? Do you remember that? Need to respond here. So, generic servlet is actually inheriting this serializable marker interface. So, we can send this class object, in the network. Not only generic servlet class object, we will be able to send HTTP servlet object also in the network. So, how it is possible? Sir, wait. My first question is, how generic servlet is inheriting three interfaces? Serializable interface, servlet interface, servlet config is also interface. How it is able to inherit three interface? Java does not support multiple inheritance. Java does not support multiple inheritance through, but we can achieve multiple inheritance through. How awesome this concept is here. You need to remember that. Are you understanding the point here? Now, if you are trying to create a servlet by extending HTTP servlet, which is actually recommended approach, you will be able to create an object so that you can pass that object in the network. How that is possible? Why? Because HTTP servlet is inheriting generic servlet. Generic servlet is inheriting serializable marker interface. So obviously HTTP servlet object also, we will be able to pass that object in the network. I'll show you. Please keep assigning as servlet hierarchy. Please keep assigning as servlet hierarchy. Note a small point for me. The hierarchy of the servlet interface, the hierarchy of the servlet interface shows the relationship between the core interfaces and classes, shows the relationship between the core interfaces and classes that implement or extend the servlet interface in the Java Servlet API. In the Java Servlet API. Please have the diagram for me. Please have the diagrammatic representation. Go ahead. Done? Done. Okay. Now, so guys, please answer my question. If we want to create a servlet, how many options I'm having? Come on. What are those? It's okay. No problem. No problem. It's okay. Absolutely okay. No issues. Tell me one thing. Tell me one thing. Servlet. Generic servlet. HTTP servlet. Servlet. How many methods I need to override? Come on. Generic servlet. How many methods I need to override? I'm sorry? One. HTTP servlet. It's not mandatory, optional. Yes or no, yeah? Servlet. Class or interface? Generic servlet. Abstract class. Of course, abstract class. HTTP servlet. Abstract class. Now, I want to create a servlet. How many options I am having? 3. Okay, let me make this simple. I want to create a thread. I want to create a thread. How many options I am having? What are those? Extending thread class, implementing runnable interface. Now I want to create a servlet. How many options I am having? 3 options. First one, implementing what? Servlet interface. If I implement servlet interface, how many methods I need to override? 5 methods. That is one option. What is the second option? Hey, you need to respond here. Extending generic servlet. If I am extending generic servlet, how many methods I need to override? What is that? Service method. What is my third option? Extending HTTP servlet. Am I supposed to override anything? According to my requirements, I can write. Now tell me, which one is better? Totally. One more time. How many options we are having to create a servlet? First one. Say completely. First one. Implementing. Second one. Extending generic servlet. Third one. Extending. Wait. Respond. Blue checks. No, you. Blue checks. Yeah. Respond. One more time. I want to create a servlet. Wait. I want to create a thread. What are those? Extending thread class, Implementing runnable interface. In JDBC, how many statements I'm having? Come on. What are those? How many result sets are there? What are those? Scrollable and it is servlet. How many options I'm having? What are those? Implementing servlet. Say completely implementing. Second one, extending generic servlet. Next one, extending HTTP servlet. Which one is better? Why servlet is not recommended? All the five abstract methods. What is the problem with generic servlet? Still we need to override one abstract method. What is that? But when you speak about HTTP servlet, it's our wish. Yes, servlet programming models. Kindly please have this slide in your notes. Carry on, please carry on. Write the complete slide. Servlet programming models. Read and write. Read and write. You know the concept. Read and write. How much good you are in the basics, that much good our coming classes will be. You already have that experience in JDBC. Everybody, you are understanding when you're writing the points? Simple English, not at all complicated. I curated the notes in a very, very simple day-to-day life English. Don't go with any complicated words, not required. Make it simple. Understand the concept so that you can frame your own words. Please try to understand the concept so that you should be able to explain that to others. Done. And these are the methods. Just the methods. You already know this. Init, service, destroy, get servlet info, get servlet config. Okay. Continuation, please. After writing this, please open your laptops. Read and write. Read and write. Conventions you've completed, kindly please message me in the chat. 1 minute. I believe it is sufficient. Yes? No? Good. Please. After writing this, please open your laptops. So in our real time, mostly we'll be using HTTP servlets, not exactly servlet, generic servlet. So right now I'll be giving an example for generic servlet, and then in our coming classes we'll be dealing with HTTP servlet. Do get, do post. These are the methods, HTTP methods. We'll discuss those methods. No need to worry. After writing these, kindly please open your laptops. Little bit fast. Okay, so do you open? Open your laptops. Please open your laptops, be fast. Open your laptops. Okay, guys, this is the first servlet program we are trying to write. So, generally, first JDBC program, first servlet program, most of the time people will be having a problem. But JDBC successfully we sorted out. Now this is servlet. You need to, sorry, you need to follow exactly what I told. Otherwise, your server will not be able to run. Why? Because when you're dealing with servlets, we need to deal with JDBC, we need to deal with database, we need to deal with server, we need to deal with HTML, we need to deal with JSP. Lot of things will be there. Okay. So if you are doing any mistake, your server will not start. If your server is not starting, you will not be able to run your program. Right? By the way, forget main method. Done. Main method lifetime got done. Main method expired. With our last program only, main method done. So from today onwards, we'll not be using any main method. Okay? All right. I believe everyone had opened your laptops. Follow the instructions exactly the same. Please go to your C drive, go to your C drive, program files, Apache Software Foundation, Tomcat 9.0, bin. And okay, one more time I am saying this. I'm not going to repeat this. You need to concentrate correctly. You need to listen correctly. Once this session got completed again, if you're coming to me, no, I'll not. You need to listen to this correctly. One more time I am saying this. Before executing any servlet, before creating any servlet, first I want you to go to C drive, program files, Apache Software Foundation, Tomcat 9.0, bin. There you will be having an option like Tomcat 9W. Tomcat 9W. Double click on that, give a click on yes, give a click on yes, and please check your service status. What is your service status? If it is stopped, fine. Very good. No problem. If it is started, make it stop. Make that service stop. You need to stop it. Why? Because we are going to start our server directly from the Eclipse. For example, let us think that car is already started. Car is already started. Can you start the car one more time? It's already started, na? So you will be having a problem, right? So right now, from today onwards, we will be directly trying to start our server from the Eclipse. So whenever you are starting from the server directly from the Eclipse, pretty much damn sure you should stop your server here. If the server status is started here, if you are trying to start from the Eclipse, you will not be able to get the data. I mean, your server will not start. You will be getting an error. So everyone is seeing this server status stopped. That is perfect. Give a click on OK. Give a click on OK. Close that folder. Close that folder. Now, go to Eclipse. Go to Eclipse. Now, everyone is seeing this package explorer. Everyone is seeing this package explorer. If you are unable to see this package explorer, go to window, show view. You will be having an option like package explorer. Please check with that. Please check with that. Right? Okay. Now, do me a small favor. Go to file. Go to file. New. New. Last option. What is your last option? Select other. Select other. There, please go to the last option. What is your last option? Tell me. Examples. Before that, what is your option? Before that, what is your option? Before that, what is your option? Expand. Expand that web. If you expand that web, you will be having an option like dynamic web project. Can you see that? If you are able to see that, that is perfect. If you are unable to see that, then you are not using the Eclipse which I have given you. Your Eclipse is not supporting to your Java EE versions. No, you cannot use that. How many of you are unable to see this dynamic web project? Raise your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eclipse. Your Eclipse is not supporting. You know, listen, in our classes, not right now, I'm speaking about the starting core Java classes. On that day only I told you, guys, I gave you the full version of Eclipse. I tell you, full complete version of Eclipse I told you, right? So if you are unable to see that, your Eclipse is not supporting to your EE applications. You need to download that. You need to download that. You don't have any other option. Eclipse EE. Okay? Anyways, we'll discuss that later. Now, can you see this dynamic web project? Wait, I'll do one thing. Online students, how many of you are unable to see this dynamic web project? Could you please message me in the chat? Message me in the chat. Okay, Akash, no, not Akash. Hemalata, Sheikh Imam, Juhita, Okay, right. You are unable to see this. All right, guys. Do one thing. Okay. Some people are having those people are. I mean, some people are not having that option like web. Okay, okay, okay. No problem. Do me a small favor. The people who are not having that option, guys, listen. Right side corner. Right side corner. Here you are having Java double E and Java. Can you see those? Right side corner. Here, right side corner. Just keep your mouse here. Here, right side corner. Just a sec. I am speaking about if you are seeing like this. Can you see like this? If you are keeping your mouse here, two options will be there. First one is Java, second one is Java double E. Only Java is there? Okay. If you are having only Java, then you will not be able to execute our Java EE projects. There is a problem. This is what I told you to install the softwares which I have given you. If you are not installing the projects the software which I have given you, this is what happens. Okay. Give me a minute. Okay. Guys, I'll do one thing. Please listen. Please listen. Uh, Here in this softwares, okay, I'm going to keep that in the Google Classroom. Now you bring your mobile, bring your laptop. Net is connected to your laptop. Bring your laptop. Open the Google Classroom. Come here, come here. Open the Google Classroom, please. Even click on that link. Select here. Yes, select it. download anyway. Okay. Now, guys, please listen. Listen. Online students, you know, if I continue right now, others, a lot of people are having a trouble. So we'll do one thing. Right now, I shared the complete Eclipse one more time in our Google Classroom. Okay. If you gave a click, if you gave a click on this link, you will be redirected to the page where you will be able to download that software, Eclipse software. I gave you in completely a RAR folder. Just extract it. Extract that RAR folder. If you extract, Eclipse folder will be there. Double click on that Eclipse folder. You will be seeing Eclipse icon. Eclipse, blue color Eclipse icon will be there. That Eclipse icon will be there. Just download it and then come to tomorrow's class. Tomorrow, I'm not going to stop for you. I believe it's clear. Respond. Online students, am I clear with this? I want you to please respond in the chat for me. Please respond in the chat. Please respond in the chat. Now, some of you are asking, sir, will the previous programs present in the Eclipse will be getting deleted? You need to use another workspace. You just need to change the workspace. So, previous program Eclipse. Okay, we'll do one thing. A lot of people had already done some programs in the Eclipse. So, do one thing. Try to get the backup. How to get the backup? Just go to File, select Switch Workspace, go to Other. There, a path will be highlighted for you. No need to change anything. Copy that path, just copy it and don't select Launch. Copy that path, cancel, go to that path. Just paste that. Go to that path. There you will be having all the programs which you have written up to now. Every program will be there. So what you need to do, just this is my advanced Java. See, this is the project name, right? AD advanced Java JDBC. Just copy this folder and paste it somewhere else so that your programs they will be backed up. No need to worry. Okay. So by tomorrow, everyone should be having that Eclipse which I have given you. One more time I am saying this. Once you have downloaded that Eclipse, once you downloaded that Eclipse, it will be like this. RAR folder. RAR folder. I'm having WinRAR, so it is getting like this. Otherwise, if you are not having WinRAR, you will be having zip folder. Extract it. Right click, extract it. Just extract here. Okay. Once you have extracted, you will be getting your Eclipse like, just a second. Just a second. Where is my Eclipse? Where I have extracted? No, not NIT. I think I had extracted downloads only. I'm not sure where I had extracted that. I'll do one thing. Where is the shortcut? This is the shortcut. Okay, where it is C users Eclipse. Okay, so just a second. C users user Eclipse. Finally, this is this is the workspace. Okay, no worries. Do one thing. Yeah, that's what. This is what. Okay, okay, guys. Please bring your laptop once. Anyone? Recent downloaded. Very good. Okay, now after extracting, you will be getting an Eclipse folder named as Eclipse. If you open that Eclipse folder, you will be having totally 11 items will be there. 11 items. In those, you will be having an item like Eclipse, globe color icon, Eclipse. Right click on that Eclipse, go to send to select desktop, create shortcut. So that obviously that Eclipse will be coming here and you will be able to run it. Okay. When did you download it? Completely did not got downloaded. You, you did not extract it. You need to extract first. Without extracting, first extract, it will take time. For extracting, it will take time. Nearly 15-20 minutes time it will take. After extracting, then open that folder. Then you will be able to see that blue color globe icon. Okay? Extract. Please wait. All right. All right. So that's it, guys. That's it for today. That's it for today. By tomorrow, everyone should be ready with the Eclipse, which I have given you. All right? Dot. That's it. Online students, I believe it's clear, guys, for everyone. Pavani, is that clear, Amma? And tomorrow, don't say that. Please don't say that, sir, I'm unable to find that. No. Whatever the Eclipse which I have given, you need to download and you should make that happen. Right? Okay. All right.